Hello, NCSY family. Have you ever wondered what defines greatness? What makes a person truly great? Is it just about being better than the other people around you? It's in comparison to others? Is it about excelling? Do you need to excel? What actually brings about greatness? You know, a lot of people, I think, are concerned about this. A lot of people think about this, I think especially adolescents, as they're defining themselves. And everybody wants to be able to leave their mark and make an impression. So how am I great? How can I become great? I believe that this week's Parsha gives us a clue and an insight into true greatness. Moshe Rabbeinu describes HaKadosh Baruch Hu famously in this week's Parsha as HaGadol, the great, HaGibor, the mighty, the Hanora, and the awesome. Those three words recited, told over by Moshe Rabbeinu and describing HaKadosh Baruch Hu have been immemorialized. We use them every single day in our Shemona Esrei. We call HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the very first bracha, HaGadol, HaGibor, V'Hanora. In fact, the Gemara in Brachas tells us that you can't add to those descriptions of HaKadosh Baruch Hu because there's really no end. And if it wasn't that Moshe Rabbeinu recited them, Moshe Rabbeinu used them, we wouldn't use them ourselves. Any praise we would give HaKadosh Baruch Hu would by definition be a limitation. But Moshe Rabbeinu called HaKadosh Baruch Hu HaGadol, the great, HaGibor, the mighty, the Hanora, and the awesome. So we're entitled to follow suit and use the same three words describing HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But in this week's Parsha, immediately following the description of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's greatness and his mightiness and his awesomeness, the Pasuk tells us, Oseh Mishpat Yosam Va'amana. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does justice to the orphan, the widow, Va'ohev es hager, and he loves the common. The Gemara Megillah tells us, putting these two together, B'makom she'ata motze gvurasa, where you find Hashem's might, or ata motze gedulasa, you find His greatness, sham, there, ata motze anbas anuso, that's where you find His humility. My understanding of this is that true greatness is putting both of those together. Meaning that you have areas where you leave your mark, but it's not enough that you leave your mark. You now have to, if you excel in something, you have to bring it back to the people. And you have to benefit others in that very way that you can leave your mark. In that very way that you can excel, you have to use it in a way that can then benefit others. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is great, He's mighty, He's awesome, and He uses that to make sure there's justice for the orphan, for the widow. That he loves the ger, He takes care of the ger. In all of these ways, that's where a person's going to find greatness. And the Gemara Megillah tells us that this idea is so important. It's not just here in the Chumash, it's also repeated in the Nevi'im, and it's a third time we find it in the Ksuvim. This idea that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is incredibly talented. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does so much, but He uses it to benefit others. If we want to be great, let us take our qualities, our strengths, let us excel, let us hone our strengths, build our strengths, excel at our strengths, but then make sure to bring it back to other people that we can benefit others. I want to wish everybody a truly great Shabbos, a Shabbos in which you'll bring others into your orbit, you'll include others. Shabbos will be great, and you will be great. Good Shabbos.